Shalom. I want to give all the glory and the praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakah, Kwadash. That belongs to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't look like they are Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. Okay, now the precepts that I want to get into today is Proverbs 25, verses 27 to 28. All right, I'm gonna get it in the KJV and the NLT says it's right here. All right, now the KJV, Proverbs 25:27. It is not good to eat much honey, so for men to search their own glory is not glory. 28. He that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Okay, now let's jump back to 27. All right, now when he going into King Solomon, Yahweh Shai, when he going to 27, he said it's not good to eat much honey. He's somewhat letting it be known. All right, literally too though. I know you eat too much honey, man. That shit fucks your stomach up. Your stomach get all curled up, twisted up, man. You be hurting. I done it before being younger because I like honey, you know. Being a kid and shit. Still to this day I like honey, but I don't do it like I used to. But it messes you up on the inside. And now, in figure of speaking, basically what he's saying is getting this word being like getting it too much. Like what I mean by getting too much of this word is like overdoing it. It throws you off. And don't you know how when you eat too much honey, it mess up your stomach. It'll throw your brain off. You know, it'll mess your brain up. For example, what I mean by doing too much in this, getting this word. For a perfect example, me. I'm gonna use myself for example. I know when I was first coming into this, right? I know what grasped me was talking about the elect. All right. And then once I learned that part, I started coming across a whole bunch of other things. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm jumping from different topics. All right, first topic, okay, cool, I'm getting that. Next topic, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4, topic 5, just keep going. But then I noticed for me getting topics from topic to topic, I'm mixing up like history timelines. I'm mixing up story timelines. I mean, stories basically, because some stories would say this and some stories say that. But then certain chapters will talk about another chapter and stuff. So me not fully paying attention, not fully understanding, not fully sitting down, letting me digest the honey, not sitting down, letting me understand what I'm learning, threw me off a bit. So I really had to slow down and digest what I was learning. I had to digest the honey, make sure I eat and digest and don't do too much. Basically, I had to make sure I understand the wisdom that was given to me. I had to sit down and fully understand topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, so on, so on. But the Lord do also say now, here a little, there a little too. At the same time, don't do too much. Make sure you digesting. Make sure you understanding what's being told to you. So you won't scramble things up and be all twisted up in your brain and gotta start all over again. And make sure you got a full understanding on what's being said through these stories and the timelines and stuff like that. Because there's a lot in this. Also mixing up names. I had names mixed up, thinking this person was this person. No, that's that story. It's a lot, okay? That's why the Lord said, it's not good to eat much honey. It will fuck your brain up, man. And it's truth. Trying to do too much, trying to learn too much at once. We are babies. We infants. Think about that. A newborn baby. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say like somebody that's a child that's like 3 years old, 4 years old, just learning, just about to start starting pre-K or something like that, whatever. So I'll get my brain moving fast. You could teach them a lot, but they're not gonna remember everything. They're not gonna digest everything, and some stuff gonna get twisted up. Oh, I thought you said this because there's a lot at once. You gotta take your time. But here go the other point though. Right here, next it says, so for men to search their own glory is not glory. It be a lot of brothers, low key, behind closed doors, deep down inside, trying to learn this and learn that, so they could be like this uppity person, so they could be just so knowledgeable that they just want to be that guy. They want to be that person. They want to have that shine, and it's like, no, this shine is for Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. It's not for us. It's not for your personal gain. And that's what a lot of brothers do with this truth, man. They get this information for their personal gain. They get better jobs. They get women, especially that. Like, just to get over, just to get the benefits of this world. And it's like, no, the Lord giving us wisdom and understanding so we can be preserved during Jacob's trouble, not to be preserved in this wicked ass world, you know. And that's also showing that you have self control. That all right, I'm learning this. Let me take my time and understand what I just learned. That's why I say right here in 28, he that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that's broken down without walls. Basically, anything can get inside and throw you off, and you'll be fucked from the start. And one of the main reasons is because a lot of people do this for personal gain. They think they got it like that. And just like the Lord said in Galatians 6:3, for a man to think himself is something, he's nothing. He deceives himself. Let me go grab that real quick. It's crazy because a lot of people do too much for the wrong reasons. And regardless if you're doing too much for the right reason, if you're doing too much, take your time, relax. Understand that the Lord put a pressure on our ass, make sure we know what we need to know, but make sure you understand what you're learning. That's why he say wisdom and understanding. He ain't just say wisdom. He did not just say understand. The Lord said wisdom and understanding. Because you can have wisdom, but if you don't understand the things that you know, what's the point of knowing it? You don't even understand. You got to impart of understanding is this is not for your personal gain for you to think you somebody. This is for you to understand what you need to know to survive, to get salvation. Galatians 6:3. For if a man to think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Because at the end of the day, the Lord telling me, man, look, y'all wicked as shit, y'all fucked up, all right? So I'm trying to make y'all be a better person. So don't get carried away with this wisdom understanding, doing too much, getting all this honey. Because too much of this honey can kill your ass. But yeah, but that's basically all I really want to get for real, just want to go into, man, because some of us get carried away. And I understand you sincerely want to learn things, that's cool, but make sure you understand it. Make sure you digesting the honey that's given to you. Okay? And then for the ones that just trying to get this personal gain, don't do this to yourself, man. Just like it says right here in the NLT. Proverbs 25:27. It's not good to eat too much honey, and it's not good to seek honors for yourself. It's just not about us. It's not about your personal self. It's about the Lord, all right? It's about Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, all right? The Father and the Son, the Holy Spirit. Without them, you wouldn't know nothing, wouldn't be nothing still to this day. So hopefully that was edifying, straight to the point. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole full elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't look like they are Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom.